Some news just into us concerning Viktor Gyökeres, and Sky Sports News understands he's expected in London tomorrow to sort final contractual details with Arsenal. It is thought the plan is then for him to join up with the squad in Singapore and complete his transfer from Sporting. The clubs have agreed a deal worth up to £63.8 million. That is arranged into a £55.1 million guaranteed fee plus £8.7 million in add-ons.
Arsenal are done waiting. Medical scheduled for star. In a summer where whispers become headlines and ambition must speak louder than rumor, Arsenal have dropped the first true thunderclap of the window. Viktor Gyökeres, one of Europe's most devastating forwards, is on the verge of becoming a gunner. This isn't speculation, it's movement. Within 24 hours, the Swedish striker is expected to undergo his medical and sign a long-term contract with the North London club. In a world of drawn-out sagas and posturing agents, Arsenal have acted with uncommon clarity. While others chase shadows and recycle links, Mikel, Arteta, and Andrea Berta have delivered a real strike of intent. The message is unmistakable. Arsenal are not content with being close. They are here to finish what they started. And the man chosen to help them, a 52-goal force of nature, a striker who blends precision with power, movement with menace. Viktor Gyökeres is not just arriving, he's arriving with purpose. London is calling, and Gyokeres has answered. Arsenal close in on Gyokeres, transfer in final stages. Arsenal are on the brink of completing their marquee attacking signing of the summer. Viktor Gyökeres, the Swedish international striker, is expected to undergo a medical in the next 24 hours before signing a long-term deal with the Gunners. This news, first reported by @YagoSabonCoxoglu, marks a decisive step in Arsenal's transfer window. Notably, Gyokeres' agent, Hasan Çetinkaya, has waived €7 million in commission fees to help push the transfer through. According to Sabuncoxoglu, Çetinkaya is already in London finalizing the final documents. This development positions Arsenal to land a prolific striker who has been among Europe's most complete forwards over the last 12 months. Gyokeres scored 52 goals and registered 12 assists in all competitions for Sporting CP in the 2024-25 season. No player in Portugal contributed more goal involvements across all competitions. He ranks in the 99th percentile for non-penalty XG plus XA among forwards in Europe's top 5 leagues. The Swede combines brute strength with off-the-ball intelligence. He can drop deep to link play, but also run in behind. His progressive carrying numbers are elite. He averaged 4.27 progressive carries per 90 minutes last season. His pressing game is relentless and tactically disciplined. This is not a poacher or a target man. Gyokeres is a complete forward, one built for high-tempo Premier League football. Mikel Arteta's system will now have a focal point who can both initiate and finish moves.
This deal is more than a headline transfer. It's a strategic signal. Arsenal are not simply reacting to last season's near miss in the Premier League title race. They are now operating with the mindset of serial winners. By prioritizing a striker like Gyokeres, the club is investing in a different attacking dynamic. This is not a signing based purely on market trends or agent influence. It is the result of deep, long-term scouting, matched with performance data and Arteta's tactical vision. Unlike the pursuit of Rafinha or the brief links to Dusan Vlahovic, this move is definitive. Arsenal identified a need and moved decisively. The fact that Gyokeres' agent waived such a substantial commission only adds to the sense of urgency and commitment around this deal. These are signs of a club operating with conviction and coordination at executive level. Gyokeres is not a like-for-like replacement for any player currently at Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus, while technically superb, lacks the penalty box presence and vertical threat that Gyokeres brings. Kai Havertz, for all his clever movement, is not a natural striker. With Gyokeres leading the line, Arsenal gain a physical presence who can handle central defenders alone, a vertical runner who stretches backlines and creates space for Martinelli and Saka, an aerial threat, something missing in key moments last season, a relentless presser who fits into Arteta's high-energy defensive scheme. Statistically, Gyokeres completes 1.6 key passes per game and wins over 50% of his aerial duels. His versatility in the final third gives Arsenal the option to build more directly or play through structured phases. He doesn't just fit the system, he expands it. Arsenal's aggressive move for Gyokeres reveals their broader strategic shift. They are not just aiming to compete, they are building to dominate. The club's hierarchy, Andrea, Berta, and Mikel Arteta, have opted to front-load this window. By securing their top striker target early, they avoid late window uncertainty and inflated fees. This also allows Arteta the chance to fully integrate Gyokeres during preseason, a luxury he didn't have when Jesus and Zinchenko arrived mid-summer in 2022. Importantly, this stance suggests Arsenal will be selective with remaining targets. Rather than quantity, the focus now shifts to quality additions in midfield or defense. Expect intelligent, data-driven moves rather than scattergun spending. Hasan Çetinkya's decision to waive €7 million in agent fees cannot be understated. It reflects both player ambition and agent confidence in the Arsenal project. This level of negotiation is rarely seen at the top level without clear mutual benefit. It indicates that all parties involved, club, player, and agent, are aligned. For Arsenal, this is financially savvy. It keeps the overall cost of the deal within acceptable FFP parameters. For Çetinkya, it signals strategic investment in his client's long-term valuation. For Gyokeres, it reflects a hunger to take the next step in his career, even at personal financial cost. Barring late medical surprises, the deal is expected to be announced by the end of the week. Gyokeres will sign a multi-year contract and immediately join Arsenal's preseason squad. A verbal agreement is in place, $63.5 million plus $10 million in add-ons. Arsenal have been methodical and quiet in their pursuit, characteristics that echo the Gabriel Jesus and Declan Rice deals. Only when the pieces were in place did the club move. That discipline has become a hallmark of this new era Arsenal. In securing Gyokeres, Arsenal aren't just buying goals, they're buying presence, pressure, and purpose. They're signaling to Manchester City and the rest of Europe that they will not stand still.